Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you about a question about current rate. Okay, let's see the first question is Ethereum currency dealer has had a good credit and can borrow 800 euro for 1 year. Okay, and the 1 year interest in US is 2% and euro is 6%. Okay, the spot rate exchange is $1.2 to €1 and the forward exchange rate is $1.2 to €1. Okay, let's explain the spot rate. The spot rate is the if you exchange it today, you use this exchange rate, and the forward exchange rate is the 1 year later in the future, in the more than 1 year or 1 year. Yeah, that this question is 1 year, give you 1 year forward is the $1.2 to €1. Okay, let the question asks you if the how many profits if you use the convert interest arbitrage. Okay, the first one you need to know the if you borrow the euro in 1 year, and the next 1 year how much you repayment to the maybe the bank or someone you borrow it. Okay, let's start let's see with this picture first. Okay, this picture is say convert interest habitat. It's an example is dollar. Okay, if you have $1 and you earn interest, yeah, you can use this formula. Yeah, and you then you know the 1 year you can earn how much you earn or how much you want to repayment to to the bank account, the bank. Okay, and then the next one is if you sell dollar to some currency. This picture is the sell dollar to euro. Okay, today you use the dollar uh, rate, spot rate. Yeah, and you earn in euro. You earn in euro interest in 1 year, and you will earn euro in 1 year, and you must convert to dollar if you want to compare. Yeah, if you not change euro to dollar, you cannot compare because it's not the same currency. Okay, okay, let's start in this question. The first, you must know how euro, how you borrow, and the next 1 year how much euro you want to repayment to the bank. Okay, the first one is you borrow 800 euro and your interest is 6%. Yes, you use this formula is multiply 1 plus 0.06. Okay, how much you want to repayment in the 1 year. Okay, you can use the calculate. Okay, I use this calculator to calculate to you 800,000 multiply 1 plus 0.6. How much you want to repayment is around 848 euro repayment. Okay, this is the amount you want to repayment if you borrowed euro from the bank. Okay, and how much you get the profit if you convert interest habitat. Okay, let's start the first. Okay, I use B. The first one you want to do is convert dollar to convert euro to dollar. Okay, you have you have 800 euro, and you use the spot rate exchange rate is the $1.2 to €1. Okay, the euro is bigger than the dollar. Okay, you multiply $1.25. How much you get? You can use your calculator to calculate with me. okay, you may earn 1 mil 1 million 1 million in dollar, okay. And the next one, now you in this step and you earn interest in euro interest, sorry, dollar interest, okay. Let's do, it's like the part you do before is multiply 1 plus 0.02 is in the US interest, okay. How much you get? Okay, you have $1, you multiply 1.02 is around 1,030,000, 20,000, sorry, 20,000, okay. And not forget, this is the you earn the interest, and the last one you must convert, come back to the euro to compare, okay. And you use the forward exchange rate, yeah, because it's in the future, it's the next 1 year. You have, oh sorry, you have 1,020,000, and you convert back to the euro, okay. You divided 1.2, okay. You make the answer and divided 1.2, okay. You can get 850 euro. This is your amount. And how much the profit you get, okay. You bring the, if you use the convert interest habitat, you get 850 euro, 850,000 euro, and you minus minus the repayment you want to pay back to the bank for you borrow for 1 year, okay. 848, and your profit is around 2,000 euro, yes, okay. If what that is mean, what that is mean, if you borrow 8 800,000 and you convert to use the interest habitat, you can earn a profit around 2,000 euro, yeah. It mean you can borrow is because you get the profit, you not have a lot, okay. This is the end of the question 1, okay. Let's see the question 2. The question 2 is, suppose that you are the treasurer of the IBM with the hectare 1 million in the US currency, and to interest for 6 months. You consider to purchase a UST bill that the yield 1.81% for the 6 month rate, not in the annual rate, by the way, and have the maturity of 76 week. The spot exchange rate is $1 to 100 yen, and the 6 month forward rate is $1 to 110 yen. The interest rate in the Japan on the investment of the capital rate is 13%. What is your strategy? Okay, this is a 6 month, but if you use the convert interest habitat, they gave you the 13%. But what does this mean? What does this mean? 13% is this the for 1 year. If you calculate to the 6 month, because you want to compare to the UST bill, you should to divide it by 2, because 6 month 1 year, 6 month is the half of the year, okay. And this around 6.5%. It's the for 6 months. Okay, this question asks you should to buy the UST bill or you use to convert interest habitat. What is the good strategy for you to get more profit? Okay, let's start with the first one is if you buy the UST bill, how much you get for after 6 months? Okay, the first one buy UST bill. Okay, the yield 1.81%. Okay, for 1 year. Sorry, for 6 months. Okay, you have 1 million. And if you buy the UST bill, you can get 0.0818. Okay, this is the majority value. Your majority value. How much you get? Okay, let's calculate it. Okay, 1 million multiply 1.0181. Okay, after 6 months you can get 1 million 18,000. Okay, in the dollar. Okay, let's keep the amount. And the second is convert interest habitat. By this question is convert to the yen. Okay, let's start. It's like last in the question one, you do the same process. The first is you convert to yen first. Okay, you have $1 million and you change it to yen. Okay, the by use the spot rate because you exchange from today, exchange now. Okay, 100. 100. And you can get 100 million yen. Okay, and what to do next? To do next is you earn interest in the yen. How much you earn for 6 months? Okay, you use this because you already change them to the 6 months. Okay, you have 100 million yen and multiply 1 plus 0.065. 0.065. How much? Okay, you can use 100. Sorry, 1 2 1 2 1.0065. Sorry, 1.065. Okay, it's around 106,500,000 yen. But it is for 6 months. And the last one, this is the important. Not forget to change it to the beginner. The first currency is a dollar, right? Okay, change to dollar. And by you the forward rate. Now the forward rate is $1 to 110 yen. Okay, you bring this divided by 110 to convert to the dollar. Okay, you can get 968,181. Okay, okay. Okay, let's compare it. Okay, let's bring if okay okay, this way. If you buy the US T-bill, you can get 1,018,000. And if you sorry, if you interest habitat, you can earn 968,181.82. Okay, let's compare. What the strategy you choose? Actually, you choose the first one, right? Yes, that's correct. Because if you buy the USTB, you can earn more by the convert interest habitat to the yen. Yeah, the answer is my strategy is the buy USTB. Okay. Okay, let's see. In the question T is support the following where task they give the US dollar and euro, and in the uh 12-month interest rate is 2.5% and 2.7%, and they give a spot rate 2 month and forward rate in 2 months too. Okay, the question are that the interest rate parity hold and why, which way will fund fall and why, and how will this affect exchange rate. Okay, let's take a look in the first question that the interest rate parity hold. Okay, the first is what is interest rate parity. Interest rate parity is the to see the forward rate and the interest rate is reliable or not, is the same or not. Yeah, if they're not the same, the investor this this use this the graph to make a profit. We call the habitat. Yeah, the interest habitat. Okay, and how to see is whole or not whole, what is the whole and what is the not whole. Okay, we use this formula to find it. We call CIPC. The formula is 1 plus interest in dollar equal formula rate and spot rate, and 1 plus interest in euro. Okay, if the left hand side and the right hand side is the same, we call whole. This is the difference in the interest rate and the forward rate is variable. Yeah, it's the same. And if the left hand and the right hand is not the same, we call not whole. Okay, and we have a word they say forward premium and forward discount. Forward premium and forward discount. What is forward premium? Forward premium is the when the forward rate is more than spot rate, we call forward premium. And the forward discount is when the forward rate is less than the spot rate, we call forward discount. What does it mean? The forward premium is if occur forward premium is the attractive the investor to buy currency. That's currency. And the forward discount is not attractive. Investor to buy it. Okay. Okay, let's find the interest rate parity home. We call CIPC. Okay, and the formula is interest in dollar minus interest in euro equal formula rate minus spot rate divided by the spot rate. Okay, and this question you should to change the you can change the interest rate into 2 months, or you can change the forward rate and spot rate into 1 year. Yeah. Okay. I change the forward rate and the spot rate into 1 year. Yeah, into 1 year or 12 months. I multiply 6 because they give me 2 and I want to change to 1 year. Okay, I multiply 6. Okay, let's put the information in it. 0.0215 minus 0.027 equal 1.19854 erase 1.2017 divided by 1.2017 multiply 6. Okay, let's calculate the left one. You can use the calculator too. Okay, I calculate for you. 0.0215 minus 0.027 is around 0.0055, and the left is 1.19854 minus 1.2017 and 1.2017. I multiply 6. Okay, you can get 0.0158. Okay, and you can see in the left hand side and the right hand side it's not the same. Okay, if they're not the same, we call interest rate parity not whole. Why? Because the difference in interest and the forward rate is not the same. Yeah. Okay, let's see in the question 2, which way we find for. Which way we find for is the what money fall to which currency, or the what currency make investor interesting in. Okay, we can use the forward discount and forward premium to decide it. Okay, let's see. It's like I mentioned before how to see the forward discount and forward premium. If the forward rate is more than the spot rate, we call forward premium. And if the forward rate is less than interest spot rate, we call forward discount. Forward discount. Okay, from this question you can see the forward rate is 1.19 is less than the spot rate 1.2. Okay, we call forward discount. Forward discount is the name is a discount, is not a premium. Discount is the investor not interested in the euro and the sell euro, not hold the euro and sell the euro to buy a dollar and hold the dollar, because the dollar can make the investor more profit more than hold the euro. Okay, and the answer is, what's where you fund for? The fund for is for two dollar currency. Investor not interest in euro currency. Sell euro to buy dollar. Or if investor is have dollar now, they don't want to sell it, they want to hold the dollar. Okay, let's see in the last question is the question T is, how will this affect exchange rate? Okay, I mentioned it before, is a lot of investors sell euro and come to buy the dollar, or if investor have dollar now, is they want to hold it. Okay, is can impact to the exchange rate is the the demand in dollar is increased, and the demand in euro decrease. It's called dollar appreciate and euro depreciate. Okay, in the question 4 is the current spot exchange rate is $1.45 to 1 euro, and the 3-month forward rate is $1.55 to 1 euro. Based upon your economic forecast, you are pretty confident that the spot exchange rate will be $1.5 to 1 euro in 3 months. Assume that you like to buy or sell 100,000 euro. What action would you take to speculate in the forward market? Okay, how much will you make if your prediction is correct? Okay, they predict if now the 1.4 exchange rate $1.45 to 1 euro in 3 months. It changed to $1.5 to 1 euro. Okay, what does it mean? What is it? You predict if you change the money in next 3 months, the exchange rate is you gain from 1.45 to 1.5, and what that is mean in the 3-month forward rate. Okay, is this mean you deal with the market, you want to sell to them and you fix this rate. It's like you sell $10 to them, and you 10 euro, and you fix $1.55 to 1 euro. Okay, okay, let's start. I think you can deal with the market. You want to sell 100,000 euro by use the forward rate in next 3 months in the rate $1.55 to 1 euro, and after 3 months you buy the money back, you buy the money from spot exchange rate is 1.5 dollar to 1 euro. Okay, it's have a different from 1.55 and 1.5. I think that amount is can make you have a profit. Okay, let's calculate to make it clear more detail is clear. Okay, the first is sell 100,000 euro to market by forward rate. You have 100,000 euro and the forward rate is 1.55. Okay, how much you earn is 155,000 in dollar. And the next is next 3 months later. 3 months later, you buy 100 euro from the from your predict from your forecast is 1.5. Okay, how much you pay? 100,000 euro and multiply 1.5 is around 150,000 dollar. You pay it to the bank to buy. Okay, you can earn 150,000 dollar, but you can earn from the first one is you sell 100,000 to the market and you can earn 155 and you buy 150. Okay, it have the profit because you sell you can earn more than buy. Okay, you sell to market and you buy back and you have a profit. A profit is around you bring 155,000 and minus 150,000. Okay, you can see you can earn the profit around $5,000. Okay, let's start with the question 5. The question 5 is separated into the three small question. Let's see the question 1. The question 1 is write down the uncovered interest parity condition with its equilibrium condition in the bond market. Okay, in the uncovered interest parity. The uncovered interest parity in the formula is the different from the covered interest parity because in the uncovered interest parity we not have the forward rate but we have the expected exchange rate. Yeah, and it's very easy. You change the forward rate to the expected exchange rate equation. The question is the expected exchange rate and the spot rate divided by spot rate equal the interest in domestic is a dollar and minus interest in the European. Yeah, this is the question 1 is the uncovered interest parity condition equilibrium. Yeah, it's equilibrium. And the question 2 is Okay, let's clear the question one. The question two is the equilibrium exchange rate can be inferred from the interest parity condition. Suppose the Federal Reserve is holding in the dollar interest 4%, while the European Central Bank is holding 3%, and the support the expected future exchange rate is the one. They give the expected future rate is $1 for €1. What does it mean? Is 1 2 euro. Okay, and the question is what is the current equilibrium exchange rate? It means the spot rate. Let's find the E. Okay, let's find the E. How much is the current equation exchange rate? Okay, let's write the formula. Okay, now we know the expected future exchange rate and euro no sorry dollar interest and euro interest. Okay, let's put the number into this equation. We have expected is 1 and E and not E, and it is a 0.04 and not 0.03. How much is it? We have 1 plus E minus E. E is 1 0 1. Okay, is let's I do is the minus 1 minus 1 E equal 1 plus E 1 plus E 1. Okay, let's calculate it. 1 divided with 1.01. Okay, the answer is 0.9901. This is the equilibrium current exchange rate. Okay, if you want to make this formula equilibrium, the current exchange rate must be 0.9901. Okay, let's see the other question. They say support the current exchange rate actually $1 for €1. What does this mean? This means now E is the current exchange rate equal $1 for €1. Explain how the action of the market participant would pass the exchange rate to equilibrium rate. Okay, what happened? What happened if the current exchange rate now is $1 per €1? Okay. This is the equilibrium current exchange rate should be but now the current exchange rate is $1 per €1. What happened in the market is it mean dollar appreciate and euro uh, and the euro depreciate. Why? Because the interest in dollar more than euro. Yeah, the investor is interested in the dollar more than the euro. The dollar currency attractive to investor, but demand in dollar increase and with the current exchange rate decrease to equilibrium in current exchange rate. What does it mean? Is the now the current exchange rate is $1 to €1. And what happened to the market is the dollar is appreciate and the euro is depreciate. Investor or the people are interested to buy the dollar more, and to make this market equilibrium is to adjust the current exchange rate from the $1 per euro exchange to the equilibrium current exchange rate is this amount is $0.9901 per euro. You want to adjust the current exchange rate to 0.9901, and it can happen equilibrium exchange rate. Okay, let's see in the question T. Support the Fed conduct an open market operation in which by government bond. Use the U.S. finance market diagram to show what this would do to U.S. interest rate and the exchange rate. Okay. And first by government bond. What does it mean? It means government money increase money in economy increase supply increase when supply of dollar increase is effect to interest decrease dollar depreciate. and the exchange rate of dollar per euro is increased. €1 can change more dollar. Okay, let's draw let's draw the diagram. This is the percent of dollar. This is the exchange rate. Okay, this is a dollar. And this the dollar is cheap to right. The interest is decreased, and the current rate increased. You can change €1 to more in the dollar from the past. The question 6 is had a two small question. Okay, let's see in the small question 1. The question 1 is suppose that you are the treasurer of IBM with a extra US $1 million to invest for 6 months. You are considering the purchase of UST bill that yield 1.81%, that's 6 month late. Okay, and they have a maturity 26 weeks. The spot exchange rate is $1 to 100 yen, and the 6 month forward rate is $1 to 110. Okay, the question is what must the interest rate in Japan be before you are willing to consider investing there for 6 months. Okay, the question asks what are the interest rate in Japan? You willing to invest in the Japan internet rate. Okay, you can see this picture. Yeah, you can see this picture. Okay, this is you have a dollar first, and this is like you buy the UST bill and you earn some amount, and the question is how much the interest Japan interest is you willing to buy, and you can earn like you buy the UST bill. Okay, you have, okay, let's see this formula. You have this, you have this, you have this, and you want to know the interest in Japan because you know the yield, no UST bill yield, yeah, yield, and you know the forward rate and you know the spot rate, but you want to know the how much the interest you if you buy the Japan, and the result if you can earn amount the same like you buy the UST bill. Okay, you bring this formula to 1 plus in dollar and F to yen by spot rate dollar to yen 1 plus interest in yen. Okay, you want to know this? Okay, let's how to say, let's move the formula to find this interest. Okay, and you spot rate and forward rate and -1. Okay, you know the amount of them and you put in the formula. Okay, you know the UST bill, the yield is 0.00181, and you know the exchange rate too. Okay, you want to change it to yen 100, and the forward rate is 110 and -1. Okay, let's calculate, and you can, the answer is the interest rate you can willing to buy the Japan currency. Okay, let's calculate it. 1 plus 0.081 multiply 100 and you divide it by 110 and you minus 1. Okay, it's the 0.074 and you change them to percent by multiply 100. Sorry, multiply 100. Okay, it's the 7.445%. Okay, the answer is, what's much the interest rate in Japan? The interest rate in Japan is the 7.445%. Yeah, and you are willing to consider to buy the Japan currency. Okay, let's see in the question 6 in the small question 2. Okay, the small question 2 is suppose that the 1 year interest rate is 5% in the US state and 3.5% in German, and the 1 year forward exchange rate is 1.16 dollar to 1 euro. Okay, the question is, what must the spot exchange rate be? Okay, you can see this formula. Yeah, this I explained is before. You know, okay, this question, you know the dollar exchange rate, dollar interest rate and the German interest rate too, and you know the forward exchange rate, and the question are the spot exchange rate. How much the spot exchange rate? Okay, you bring this formula. I bring this formula. It is the same, and you find the other value. Okay, you know the interest rate in the United States is 5%, and you know the Germany interest rate is 3.5%, and you know the forward exchange rate is 1.16, and you want to know the spot exchange rate. Okay, let's put the value. 1 plus 0.05 equal 1.0 1.16, and you want to know the spot rate, and 1 plus 0.035, how much the spot exchange rate. Okay, you move solve this equation by you move the spot exchange rate to up, and you bring the United States interest rate down. Okay, this is the simple equation. You can calculate it by calculator. Okay, I use this 1.16 multiply 1 plus 0.035 and divided by 1 plus 0.05. Okay, the spot exchange rate is 1.14T. Okay. Okay, let's see in the question 7. The question 7 is act like the same in the question 1, and they are so show how to rely a certain dollar profits were covered in interest habitat. Okay, the first one, you should to, if you buy okay, if you borrow 1 million 1 million in dollar, and after 1 year how much you want to repayment. Okay, and you see the interest rate in the US is 2%. Okay, let's find it. You bring 1 million multiply 1 plus 0.02. Okay, okay, let's calculate this. 1 million multiply 1.02. Okay, after 1 year if you borrow 1 million, after 1 year you want to repayment 1,030,000. Okay, and that's okay, let's keep this. And the second is, if you change to euro and earn in the euro interest in 1 year, how much you earn in the euro, and when you exchange come back to dollar, how much you get is you can get a profit or you can loss. Okay, let's find it. The first one, sell dollar to euro first. Okay, you have 1 million and you sell in the spot rate. The spot rate is 1.25. Okay, 1.25, 1 million, 1.25, and you can earn 800 euro, and after 1 year how much you earn in euro interest. Okay, the interest in euro is 6%. You can see in the question is 6%. Okay, you bring 800 euro multiply 1 plus 0.06. Okay, 0.06 is around 848,000. Okay, and don't forget to convert $2, because if you don't change it into dollar, you cannot compare because it's not in the same currency. Okay, and in the use the forward exchange. Okay, you bring 848,000 multiply 1.2, multiply 1.2. Okay, you can earn 1,017,600 in dollar. Okay, you earn. Okay, now you can compare. Okay, let's summarize. The first one, if you borrow the 1 million in the dollar, and after 1 year the interest, the dollar is 2%, you must to repay in 1,020,000. And if you bring the 1 million to earn the convert interest habitat, this is the section 2. You can earn in 1,017,600. Okay, you can see if you bring 1 million and 20 20,000 minus 1,017,000. Sorry, is the you want to bring sorry, 1,020,600 first, because the money you earn, and the 1,020,000 in the back, because you want to repay back to the bank. And you can see you lost around 2,400 in the dollar. What does it mean? It mean you don't borrow 1 million from the bank, because if you use this interest and you convert to the euro, and you interest in euro and convert back to the dollar, they can make you lost 2,400. The answer is you don't want to borrow money from the bank for you the convert internet habitat, because it can make you lose money. Okay, let's see in the question X. Suppose that the domestic interest rate on the 3-month deposit is 4%, and the interest rate on the similar deposit in Euroland is 8%. If the uncovered interest parity condition hold, what that the market predict will happen to exchange rate dollar price of euro? Okay, the first we see what is the uncovered interest parity. Uncovered interest parity is different from the covered interest parity. Uncovered parity, we use this formula. We expect this exchange rate minus spot rate divided by the spot rate equal the domestic interest is the dollar minus the foreign currency interest is the euro. Okay, And this question is say hold, condition hold. Condition hold is the like the convert interest parity, but is the left hand side and the right hand side is equal, we call hold, and not, if not equal we say not hold. Okay, they want condition hold. Okay, and the left hand side and the right hand side is equal. Okay, let's put the number in the demonstrate interest and the foreigner interest in the formula. Okay, we put 4% in the domestic interest is the dollar, 0.04 minus the foreign currency is a euro, 0.08 and 0.04 in the minus. Okay, and you said sorry, you separate it to 2e. The e is the 1 and minus 0.04. Plus 1 plus 0.04. Okay, now we have this. What does it mean? It mean, okay, I have an example to you. The example is now e spot rate is $1.2 to 1 euro, to 1 euro. Assume, and you put in this formula is the e at 1.2, 0.96. How much you get? 1.2 multiply 0.16, 1.152 euro, sorry, per euro. What does it mean? That is mean if you now you spot rate is 1.2 and your expected rate in the future is 1.124. What does it mean? What does it mean? You euro depreciate, because now you can change 1 euro to $1.2, but in the expected exchange rate in the future is 1 euro can change only 1.152. Okay, let's call euro depreciation and dollar appreciate. And okay, and the question is, what that the market predict will happen to exchange rate? Okay, I explain it. I illustrate this. In the future, euro depreciate and dollar appreciate. Investor sell euro to buy more in dollar, or if investor have dollar now, they want to hold dollar, not want to sell it because it can earn more profit. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the number 2. The question 2 is what the difference between covered interest parity and uncovered interest parity. Okay, let's see the cover covered interest parity equation and uncovered less interest parity. Okay, the equation in covered interest parity I teach you before is the forward rate minus spot rate divided by the spot rate equal interest in the domestic currency minus interest in foreign currency. And the uncovered interest parity is expected exchange rate in the future minus spot rate divided by spot rate equal interest in domestic minus interest in the foreign. The different point is that's it is in the covered interest parity is not have the list because the first you deal with bank to sell it in the forward rate. You fix to sell it in the forward rate, but in the uncovered interest is you not have covered it. It depends on your expected exchange rate. Maybe in the future if you expected is not accurate, it's not correct 100% correct, you may lose the profit or maybe you can gain a little bit in the profit, but it depends on your expected. But in the cover interest parity is you don't have list because you sell it, you fix that's the rate in the forward rate. Yeah, this is the different thing about covered interest parity and uncovered interest parity. The uncovered interest parity is have a list because you not have the fixed rate in the future. It depends on your expected is accurate or not. Okay, let's start in the question 9. Discuss the effect of decrease in the interest paid by euro deposit on the exchange rate. I think it have two effects to consider. The effect one is I assume fixed expected exchange rate. What does it mean is the I fix this cost to in the future it not change, and by the way it have decreased in the interest rate too. Okay, let's see the example. I give the expected interest rate is 1.2 and in what does it mean is now the spot rate is 1.2 and the future is 1.22. It's not changed, and interest in euro is decreased from 2% to 1%. What does it mean? It means the interest is decreased, you can earn money down, and the exchange rate is not changed. It means now you can earn euro more than the future. In the future you can earn the interest less than now, and the exchange rate is not changed. Okay, it mean your profit in the future is less than now, and it's effect to the investor not interest in euro right now, like present, is it in the future, because the interest is decreased and the expected rate is not increased. Yeah. Okay, and investor buy more dollar because dollar can give investor a lot in the profit more than euro. Sell euro. And the effect two is if the expected exchange rate go down, is it a decrease too? Okay, if expected exchange rate is go down, and what does it mean? It mean uh, the investor expect in the future you can change euro to dollar less than now, and it's impact to the exchange rate too. Yeah, because you think in the future 1 euro can exchange to dollar less than now. Maybe now the spot rate is 1.2 dollar to 1 euro, and the expected rate in the future is around 1.1 dollar for 1 euro. Yeah, it's decreased, and it's impact to the exchange rate too. Because in the future investor uh, forecast the euro is depreciate. How about the graph? The graph is the expected rate and the rate return in this is a dollar, and this is a euro. Is decrease in interest. Yeah, you can see the new expected exchange rate is down from now. Let's see in the question 10. Explain why holding interest rate constant alike in the expected depreciation in a country currency lead to depreciation of the current today. Okay, I assume the country currency is the dollar. Okay, and they say the line in expected depreciation. Okay, what does it mean? It mean the expectation expected exchange rate is go up because the depreciation in a country currency is mean your country currency is weak. What does it mean? It mean is the example when the currency today is 1.2 dollar to 1 euro, but your depreciation expected depreciation in the country currency is depreciation is mean 1 euro can change more than 1.2 dollar or maybe 1.5 dollar to the euro. why is impact to the today? Because the investor expected in the future the euro exchange rate is dollar exchange rate is go down. It mean you can change $1 to more than 1.2 one euro more than $1.2 now. It can impact to the dollar not attractive investor. The investor want to sell dollar and hold the euro for the make profit in the future. It mean the dollar depreciate. And how about the demand and supply? The demand supply. The demand is decreased because not attractive. Because investor expected that dollar depreciate in the future and the supply increase because have a lot of investor sell dollar to buy euro. Okay, let's see the graph. It is the quality and this is exchange rate. The blue one is the demand. The blue one is the now, and the back one is the after expectation. Your demand is shift to left and your supply is shift to right. Is supply. Supply. Demand. Is the new demand. Okay, I change the color to different. Okay, the list line is the new demand and the back line is the new supply. Oh, sorry. The back one is the new demand. Okay, and the left one is new supply. Yeah, you can see the exchange rate is go down and the quality is increased.